What's going on, everybody? My name is Austin and welcome to the channel. I was gonna be creative today and not do any gameplay, but you know what? Fuck that shit. That's boring, so we're just gonna go like this. But today, we have an actual request. If you've been on the channel recently, you would know that I made a Jaden Animation Rule 34 video, which I'm still scarred from. In the comments of that video by a commenter named Mr. Steve, thank you Mr. Steve for the wonderful suggestion. Mr. Steve asked me if I could do Chipflake Rule 34. If you don't know who Chipflake is another animator here on YouTube with over 500,000 subscribers. They're also transgender, so it makes it even worse Rule 34 for me. Did I also mention they're a cat? So I'm prepared to be scarred for life. But make sure you guys subscribe, because recently we had 170 subscribers. Thank you guys all so much. And if you subscribe, you get an extra 171 inches to your penis, so do it anyways. Because you might not have one by the end of this video. So enough about me talking about dicks, let's get into this video. We starting off strong. Oh my god, what am I looking? Okay, you can't see it, but oh my god. In the right corner, you know, he's getting smashed. In the left, he's getting nutted on, and in the middle, it's just a big pee-pee. So right off the bat, I want my dog to put me down. And the worst part of this is that it's actually a cat. And oh god. I'm literally rethinking my life choices at this point. I mean, on an art side of things, it's pretty good. It's pretty well drawn. But on a what the fuck scale, I'm going to put it on a solid 10. All right, this one's more tame. It's pretty much just a view of the area, and yeah, it's still not pretty, but I really don't understand why people would dedicate, you know, hours. I don't know how long this drawing took. I don't know why people would dedicate themselves to draw stuff like this. Any of you Rule 34 drawers out there, please explain to me what the fuck. Like, you better have a good reason on why you draw stuff like this, because I'm sorry, I can draw okay. I'm not as good as I used to be, but there's no way, not in a million years, you will catch me drawing stuff like this. Unless it's for a decent amount of money. So in this image, we have some fluids coming out of the rear end, and I think he's licking it. Very original, very creative. I don't think I've ever actually seen this before. This should be held up in a museum next to the Mona Lisa. It's only the third image, and my pee-pee is so far into my body, it's not even funny. I think all the people who draw stuff like this need to go to an instant mental asylum. Alright, Chipflake is now on their knees. Oh god. I wonder where this is going. I mean, again, I think we all can agree that the art itself is not that bad. It's what the art itself is depicting that is the freaking bad part. I think I might be on a watch list by the end of this video. If I don't upload tomorrow, then you probably know what happened to me.
What is that? What the fuck is that?
Never before have I ever thought that I would see an image of a cat getting its inside swished around. I think this person should be locked up for crimes against humanity. I wonder what the process was for making this video. It's like, oh, you know, I'm just gonna sit here, I'm gonna spend my day, and I'm just gonna make a picture of my favorite creator just getting his inside smacked around, bro. Like, is that how these people think? That's the process that they go through to make these images? It's like the horny takes over and they're like, you know what? I need something to beat my meat to, so why don't I create that image? This image, pretty generic, you know? It's a lot like the Jaden Animation, you know? They just gave him big balloons and big booty cheeks, and they just beat their meats to this, much to the dismay of their friends and family. I'm calling it right here. If you make these images, not if, you know, rub your schlong a bit about these images, you can go about that, I really don't care, but if you make these images, you have never felt the touch of a woman before. So if any of you, anyone at all, knows someone who makes these images, or just make any type of Rule 34 images, show them that part of the video, please, for the love of God. But I'm sorry, but somebody had to say it. What in the oh... Okay. Chipflake, I'm sorry if you somehow watched this video. You got some weird fans. Like, at this point, you rival Dream Stands and Jaden Animation, you know, Rule 34 makers with weirdest fans. But don't worry, that's a very high honor to gives to someone, so don't worry, you're in very good company. I really hope to God that Chipflake has never seen this and never finds anything like this. Because I'm sorry, but if you make, let's take an example, you make Rule 34 about me, which it already exists, it's called Berserk, because Guts is the main character of my channel. But if anyone has the intention to make actual Rule 34 of me, I'm going to talk about it and I'm going to call you out for it. I'm sorry. I'm not going to stop you, of course, because then it would mean content for the channel, but hey, content is content. Please stop. Please, for the love of God. Why? Just why? Like, why? I'm not... Oh my God. I mean, like, at this point, when I look at all this stuff, all I can do right now is just laugh, because at this point, it's just funny. Is that the intention of Rule 34, artists? You want me to laugh? I think I may have misunderstood you, artists. I may have misunderstood you. Doesn't mean that I like your work, but I may have misunderstood you. Never mind. Well, everyone, on the end of that cursed image, I think that'll be for me, guys. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.